Hey everybody, this is Boot Shambi. Welcome to the show.
It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
To the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Ranger Suarez.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
The wind of the pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Marsh sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Yoan Moncada at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Two out, space is empty. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Avisail
Avisail
Garcia.
Garcia up to the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. I can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Moncada at second with two down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Garcia gone on the play. And that will end the inning. So one left for the White Sox. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game. Mike Clevenger.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And here it comes. Bryson Stott stands in now, looks at that one inside. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the right side. In time to Vaughn. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
So now here's the DH, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fights it off, you'll see another. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Batting third, the shortstop, Turner.
So one gone with a runner at third. Here's Trey Turner. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And takes low for ball 1. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Benintendi going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Scrambles back to second safely, and a run comes in to score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Having a good series so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Man at second.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out and a runner at second.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 3 hits and a loss last night. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And misses. It's a strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the White Sox nothing. Top of the second, and now Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, number 25.
Suarez, a 6'1" lefty, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fought off foul. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the DH, Corey Julks.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second with one away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High fly ball out to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Bounced up the middle. Stop. Over to first, and the inning is over. The White Sox leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Clevenger back to work. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Just missed. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Vaughn drifts towards it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. Right side. Garcia moving under it. Out number 2.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Edmundo.
2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, Buddy Kennedy. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Sosa off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. He goes down looking. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. The wind of the pitch. Popped up right side. Real Muto in position. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Phils leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here is your runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Come on.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Johan Rojas. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one pulled foul. The 0-2. Popped up. Settles under it. And that will fall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, those kind of lucky, soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Trey Turner at the plate. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Rojas stands at second with no outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Robert makes the grab on the run.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
And a foul ball left side. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Castellanos calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizing this one up. And that quickly 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next is the designated hitter, Corey Julks. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Sosa makes the catch, and that's the third out. But the White Sox get one on a homer. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom four. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. And that's too high.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Forget it. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
JT Realmuto steps in. That's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
A little bit high, maybe. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. And he's already singled in this game. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That one lifted to left. And he can't make the play. Sosa around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Could be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-1, and that's a double.
Now that, the designated hitter, Johan Rojas.
at second here with 2 away. Johan Rojas digs in down. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So 2 down and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the White Sox 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andrew Benintendi. As the lefty gets to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Corey.
So up next for Chicago, Corey Lee. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the move. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Benintendi makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Robert will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Double steal. Out towards right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. White Sox going with a new arm, Cionel Perez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Had a good eye there. The 1-0. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. Got him. And there's one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. This one popped up. Under it. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And the batter now, Buddy Kennedy. And a strike in there. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. They get the force. They limit the damage here. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 4-1. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. New inning getting started. Now, Yoan Moncada. Suarez back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Abisail Garcia. Swings and misses. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hooks it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they make short work of them there. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Phillies 4 and the White Sox 1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the sixth. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's just coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Turner has to step out of the way for ball one. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and fires. On the ground. And that's just foul. Two down. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the White Sox DH, Corey Julks. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the catcher up to hit, Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
Now back. The second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Luis Robert.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Lined into left center, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So first and second with 2 outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. In the air, right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. And he deals. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Moncada tossed to first. Schwarber out on the play.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye right there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Digging in, Brandon Marsh. Towards first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Carlos Estevez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 53, Carlos.
Yoan Moncada now at the plate.
Leading off for the White Sox.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. On the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now here is Andrew Vaughn. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Moncada over at second. Garcia at first with no outs. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. Another homer, his second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with. And
now on the bump, Jose Ruiz.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 66, Jose Ruiz.
And now the DH, Corey Julks. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First offering, runner goes. In the air to left center. Marsh sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab.
The batter, the catcher,
Corey Lee, the next to hit. Ruiz, 6'1" righty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There goes the runner. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Runner goes again. Ripped to short. Whips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
now batting, second baseman,
Miguel Vargas digs in now.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. At the belt and fires. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Danny Coulombe comes into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. Well, one-run game, and here is JT Realmuto. Here comes a pitch. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. That's inside. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That one missed. swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. And we are tied. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Edmundo Sosa. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Austin Hayes. He represents the go-ahead run. Pitch is in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now Bryson Stott. Just missed. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Alvarado. Now into the ball game on defense, Cody Clemens. He's the new third baseman. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
The pitch. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1. Swings through that.
A little just a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, one away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the air out towards right center. And there's two away. Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. So here's the Phillies DH, Johan Rojas. The pitch. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And now the lefty.
There's the ball. One ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
As he was out front that time. Bounced up the middle. Vargas. And he'll be safe at first.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And now Trey Turner. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Winning run at first, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Swing, and he popped it up. Garcia on the move. Can't get there. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Just off the inside edge. To the right side. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run. And the Phillies get a walk-off win 6-5.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final here today. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.